What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, undefeated, undisputed, lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Devin the Dream Haney. 28 wins, no losses, no draw. 15 wins by way of knockout. 23 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. He responds to Olympic two-time gold medalist, 3-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily Lomachenko. 16 wins, 2 losses, no draws. 11 wins by way of knockout. 34 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. Making his debut, his ring return, should I say, after an extensive layoff, after being 10 toes down in the Ukraine in an unfortunate situation against Russia. Vasily Lomachenko has now been spotted and seen back in the United States, okay, in which Vasily Lomachenko was asked about his future plans, and he stated that he wanted to have this tune-up fight that he's going to have with Jermaine Ortiz, and then he wants to fight Devin Haney, okay, for undisputed. Now, Devin Haney, he's been pursuing Lomachenko for quite some time. So Devin Haney, he responds to Vasily Lomachenko calling him out, and he puts up a house, and he says that, Lomachenko, are you in there? Can you come out to play, right? Devin Haney has been pursuing the fight with Vasily Lomachenko for quite some time and has been unable to secure the fight with Vasily Lomachenko. So with that said, Devin Haney, he recently beat former unified lightweight world champion, Australian star boxer George Kambosos Jr. That was June 4th in the States, June 5th in Australia, in which Devin Haney outclassed and outboxed and schooled George Kambosos Jr. to become undisputed. George Kambosos initially, who is now 20 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 10 wins by way of knockout, 29 years of age, 5'9" with a 68-inch arm reach. George Kambosos was initially pursuing a fight with Lomachenko because his promoter, Lou DiBella, does not have a network promotional deal. So with that said, they wanted to fight Lomachenko so they could get a deal with legendary promoter, top-ranked CEO Bob Arum and ESPN to stage their fights. Well, Lomachenko was unavailable because Lomachenko was in the UK defending his home country in the unfortunate chain of events. So they had to go to the next best option, which was Devin Haney. And Devin Haney, he signed a 3-fight, multi-fight deal with top-ranked ESPN and Bob Arum, which is the first fight with George Kambosos, second fight with George Kambosos, and his third fight seemingly with Vasily Lomachenko. So Devin Haney, he's been pursuing Lomachenko for quite some time. After Lomachenko had beat Olympic gold medalist, former lightweight, British star title contender Luke Campbell, Devin Haney was the mandatory for the WBC title, World Boxing Council title, that was vacated by 4-division world champion Mexican superstar boxer Mikey Garcia, in which Lomachenko fought Luke Campbell for the vacant belt. Devin Haney was the mandatory challenger, and Lomachenko, he decided to pursue franchise. He became the franchise champion, and Devin Haney was elevated to the WBC official champion. And Lomachenko, that was in August. He fought the winner, Teofimo Lopez, Richard Comey, for the IBF title, which Teofimo Lopez knocked out Richard Comey, and they fought in the unification bout. And then Teofimo Lopez beat Vasily Lomachenko, okay, shockingly beat him. Not to me, because I picked Teofimo Lopez to beat Vasily Lomachenko, okay. And then Teofimo Lopez was reluctant to face off against Devin Haney. So, the storyline runs deep, but Devin Haney has been pursuing a fight with Vasily Lomachenko, was unable to secure it. So now Devin Haney, he responds to Lomachenko saying that, he's back in Los Angeles, he's back training, he's back preparing for this fight, against Jermaine Ortiz, who Jermaine Ortiz, recently beat Jamel Herring in the fight. And, now that's who Lomachenko is going to fight in October. Okay, Devin Haney, he's on record saying he didn't need a tune-up fight. He didn't need this rematch with Kambosos. He could have went right into, a showdown with Lomachenko. So Jermaine Ortiz, 16 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 8 wins by way of knockout. 26 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. He beat Jamel Herring via unanimous decision back in May of this year. Jamel Herring, the former WBO super featherweight world champion. So Jermaine Ortiz has, made a name for himself, beating somebody like Jamel Herring. And now Lomachenko and Jermaine Ortiz, it looks like they're going to fight in October, okay? So obviously that's a winnable fight for Vasily Lomachenko, who's very skilled, very talented, very high ring IQ, a southpaw, puts his combinations together very well, has, great timing. And ultimately, I believe that that's going to prove to be the difference in the fight with Jermaine Ortiz, okay? So they agreed to a deal, and now Lomachenko is back in the States, back training, back preparing for this fight with Jermaine Ortiz, in which I believe that he's going to beat Jermaine Ortiz. So this looks like this fight is going to take place in October. And Devin Haney's fight with George Kambosos, the immediate rematch, is going to take place also October 15th. So that's going to be in Melbourne. So it looks like they're setting up this fight for Devin Haney and Vasily Lomachenko. Devin Haney, like I said, he responded. He said he put up a house, like a little house on the prairie, and in the house he said, "Is Lomachenko in there? Can you come out?" Like he's calling out Vasily Lomachenko. So he responds to Vasily Lomachenko, seemingly calling him out and saying that, he wants to fight with Devin Haney. So it looks like Lomachenko, Jermaine Ortiz are going to fight late October. That's the date. Looks like it's going to take place in late October. So with that said, there's big fights coming up, a lot of big fights. So looks like about the 22nd, more than likely you'll see Jermaine Ortiz taking on Vasily Lomachenko just a week after Devin Haney's fight with George Kambosos, okay, which is in Melbourne. So obviously they want to set up this fight. Bob Arum was on record saying that he believes the fight is going to happen next. Devin Haney was on record saying that he's the champion. He don't have to wait on nobody. So obviously the biggest thing is going to be, can Devin Haney make the weight? Can he stick around to 135 and continue to make that weight? If so, this is a legacy fight definitely for Devin Haney. It's a pivotal point in his career. Nobody can take it away. He beats the likes of Lomachenko, and that's going to truly catapult him into star status. He's already created legacy and created history, becoming the first 4 major sanction belt lightweight world champion. And for Lomachenko, it's a huge opportunity because he wants to become undisputed in the glamour division. Devin Haney beat him to the punch. Now Devin Haney has what he's looking for. So I expect Devin Haney to outclass and dominate George Kambosos in even more dominant fashion than he already has, okay? And Lomachenko, I expect him, he fought in December against Richard Coleman, so that's not that long. It would be 10 months, though, since the last time he was in the ring. But I expect him to dominate Jermaine Ortiz as well. Jermaine Ortiz had a good showing against Jamel Herring, strong, physical, but I expect Lomachenko to win. So let's see how this all unfolds and plays out. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. All I got for y'all. Peace.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Wow.